Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Thursday edition of Live at 5. I'm Russell Parker, and tonight I am being joined by Operations Manager of DSS, Theressa Smith, and Kaitlyn Williams, who's an intern at DSS. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
So today we're talking about the Drug Endangered Family Task Force, and so why don't y'all tell us a little bit about what that is.
Okay, so the program is called DEFT, and DEFT, which stands for Drug Endangered Family Task Force. And the whole mission behind this program is to prevent overdose and to raise awareness in hopes of reducing overdose and increasing access to treatment.
And so what are the different operations that you guys do? I know you guys have medication drop-off boxes. You guys have the Terra bags. Tell us a little about one of those things, whichever one comes up first.
Okay, so the Terra bags are used to safely dispose overused medication or unused medication. And expired opioid prescription medication like painkillers. And this helps keep unused medication out of the wrong hands and prevent addiction before it starts. And with the Terra bag, you simply just put the medication in the bag, add water, and shake it. Which on May 12th from 2 to 4 p.m. we're going to have an event. It's the Terra bag giveaway, in which we'll be giving them out, and we invite the community to come out to get the Terra bag.
That's right. We're going to be having that outside of DSS. Like she said, May the 12th. That's on a Wednesday from 2 until 4. We want anyone in the community that feels that they may have a need for this. This is an opportunity to dispose safely of medications that you may have in your home, whether it's prescriptions you haven't finished, expired prescriptions, or prescriptions that you just no longer planning on using. Again, these bags are very great for us to use. We want to be able to get those out to the community, along with some information about opioid issues in our community. Besides just the opportunity to receive a bag, we also wanted to share about the permanent drop boxes that are in our community. A lot of times people don't realize, what do I do with my medication when I'm finished using it or whatever. And so there are permanent medication drop boxes that are at any of our local law enforcement. So the Sheriff's Department, Rockingham Police, Hamlet Police, those are also available at CVS and Walmart, and make sure I don't miss any of them, Medical Center Pharmacy. So each of those places have permanent drop boxes that anyone in the community can drop off unused or unneeded medications, just to keep them from being sitting where somebody that doesn't need access to them might be able to get their hands on them.
And if requested, Walgreens also give them out to clients too.
Okay.
Cool. And so let's talk about the. You have some statistics as well about some of the different with the in relation to the infant issues going on with drug relations to that. So tell us a little bit about that.
Correct. One of the tasks that our drug task force has taken on is that we're trying to look at data in our community. We look at the number of Narcan uses, but one of the things that we specifically look at is the number of children that are reported to the Department of Social Services as being substance affected. So that means a child that is either born addicted or with some sort of substance in them, or their parent has been thought positive, and so there's some sort of concern about the effects that it could have on the child. And for those numbers, we have been collecting that data since August of 2017. And since that date, we have had 332 reports of substance-affected infants just here in our community. When we're talking about substance-affected, I just wanted to maybe take a minute to share the top 3 things that people, that we are finding that our mothers and babies are positive for is marijuana, cocaine, and opioids. And so definitely with our Drug Endangered Family Task Force, we're looking at the opioid crisis and trying to find ways to share information about it and prevent opioid addiction in our community. And so knowing that that's one of the top 3 substances that babies are positive for at birth is very concerning.
And so tell us a little about your peer support system.
Sure. So we have very fortunate to have a peer support person that is stationed at the Department of Social Services. She is available for anyone in the community that may be suffering for substance abuse issues. Or addiction. She wanted me to just share that if you're interested in getting off of drugs or alcohol, you can just call the Department of Social Services or the Health Department and ask for Kelly Kirk, and she is a peer support specialist, and she would be more than willing to talk to you and try to lead you in the right direction for getting some assistance in getting off of drugs or alcohol.
All right. And so if anyone wants any more information about the task force, where can they go or how can they get in contact with you?
So we are working on trying to get out on social media. We're getting a Facebook page set up, hope to get information out there, trying to get some more social media presence. You can also call the Richmond County Department of Health and Human Services at 910-997-8379 and ask to speak to someone about the Drug Endangered Family Task Force or again the peer support program.
All right. Well, Theressa, Kaitlyn, thank you for joining the show today to talk about the task force. And that event is May 12th again?
That's correct.
And what time would that be?
2 to 4.
2 to 4. So go out there and help out with support the events going on because this is a very serious issue in Richmond County with and anywhere really with drugs. So sounds like a really good support system you guys have going on.
Yeah, like I said, we just hope to get those bags into as many hands as we can so that we can know that many prescriptions are not out there and available for somebody to get their hands on, that they've been destroyed appropriately.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming on the show today, and when we come back, we'll have more Live at 5 on the way, so stay tuned.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
She gets her soccer skills from her mom, her sense of humor from her dad, and her drugs from her home medicine cabinet. Over half of misused medication comes from family and friends. Talk to your children about the dangers of prescription drug misuse. Secure your medication, take regular inventory to ensure nothing is missing, and properly dispose of expired or unused medication. Be aware. Don't share. Lock your meds.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
The Richmond County Partnership for Children is offering parents a chance to get gently used toys for their children and help the organization in its mission. This week, the partnership started an online auction offering many of its older items up for grabs. The auction will help the nonprofit not only clear out space for the new items, but also help purchase them. Many of the new items, like those the partnership already has in stock, will be able to be checked out by parents and educators, as well as used by the organization staff for programs like Read Across America. Items up for bid have started going up on the partnership's Facebook page on April 27th and will remain available until bidding ends on May 6th. One community organization wants to help make the transition between homes for Richmond County foster children a little easier. On Tuesday, members of Soul Stand Up, a branch of Sisters of Unity and Love, donated nearly a dozen suitcases and gym bags to the Richmond County Department of Social Services. Tony Grant, president of the group, said one of the sisters is a foster parent and saw great needs in the community for the foster children to have suitcases. Grant said it helps give them a way to pack their clothes neatly and hopefully not feel like they're being displaced when going into foster care or being relocated with another family or back with their own. Foster care supervisor LaQuanza Brown said the county currently has 67 children in custody, many from abuse cases. Brown also said that there have been double the number of children in foster care the past 2 years, with the average being around 30. The total has topped around 72. Deborah Johnson, the group's financial director, said the drive is ongoing and anyone interested in participating is encouraged to call 336-448-3938. A man with felony convictions in 5 counties is facing new charges from the Richmond County Sheriff's Office. Deputies received a call on March 22nd about a break-in at a building on 6th Street in East Rockingham, the maintenance department for Richmond County Schools, according to a press release from the Sheriff's Office. Investigators say the building had been broken into the previous weekend and a list of welding equipment and assorted tools were stolen. Deputies arrested 34-year-old James Woodrow Lynch II of Rockingham on Tuesday and charged him 1 felony count each of breaking and entering and larceny after breaking and entering, as well as a misdemeanor count of injury to real property. He was booked into Richmond County Jail under a $10,000 secured bond. He is scheduled to appear in court on May 13th. A fast start in the opening 6 minutes of Wednesday's SAC match against rival Scotland set the tone for the Lady Raiders soccer team. Using 2 goals each from juniors Destiny Barrick and Kaitlyn Huff, the Lady Raiders soccer team rolled past the Lady Scots 8-0. Richmond scored 3 goals in the first half before pouring it on with 5 tallies in the closing 40 minutes. Head coach Chris Larson said scoring 2 goals in the first handful of minutes allowed the Lady Raiders to settle in and play their style of game. For the majority of both halves, the Lady Raiders commanded possession and field position. Richmond rattled off 23 total shots, with 14 coming in the opening 40 minutes. Richmond will wrap up its regular season tonight with its 3rd match this week. Purnell Sweat, which the Lady Raiders beat 3-2 in the first game of the season, will visit Richmond's campus. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
You were always more than my mom. You were my role model, my best friend, and biggest supporter. You filled my days with unconditional love. And you also prepared for the day when you couldn't be here. Because of the woman you were back then, I'm able to be the woman I am now. Your planning made this moment possible.
Set your family up for life. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance. Your friends for life.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by Sunset Slush Classic Italian Ice, located here in downtown Rockingham. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Once again, another beautiful day. I feel like a broken record the past couple of days here, kind of saying the same thing, but it is another nice day. Can't complain about it one bit. and looking at night, just as great as it has been all day. Got some more clouds popping up, a little bit cloudy from last night, and it's going to continue to be cloudy later this evening as well. 6 o'clock, 84 degrees, 10 o'clock, 73 degrees, with lots of clouds in the sky again. A little bit of sunshine. You'll be see that sunset at 8:02 p.m. as well as it's going to be very difficult to see that wind and give us moon face, however. So we do got a lot of moonlight that could have been out tonight, but we got a lot of clouds covering that up. So looking at tomorrow for the highs and the lows, we're getting back into the 80s once again. Not quite as high as they have been today. Tomorrow we'll be seeing them in the low 80s, and we'll even be getting into the mid 50s for the low, all the way down into the low 50s as well. Fayetteville, a high of 81, a low of 53. Rayford, a high of 80 and a low of 52, with Robeson County seeing a high of 82 and a low of 54. Laurinburg, a high of 82 and a low of 53. Up in Moore County, it'll be a high of 80 and a low of 50. Here in Richmond County, Ellerby will be seeing a high of 79 and a low of 50, with Rockingham and Hamlet seeing a high of 80 and a low of 51. Down in Marlboro County, a high of 82 and a low of 53, with Anson County seeing a high of 79 and a low of 51. Also, we got some clouds again tomorrow as well. Looking at the 7-day forecast, again, Friday a high of 80 and a low of 51, with Saturday bringing on all of the sunshine, a high of 74 and a low of 53. Then we look at Sunday with partly cloudy skies continuing on. A really magnificent weekend coming up, folks. High of 83, low of 65 for Sunday. As we get into Monday and onward, we do got some rain continuing on as we have seen the chances have kind of gone up some more. Monday, a 4% chance with a high of 89 and a low of 70. As we look at Tuesday with a thunderstorm, a 30% chance throughout the day, high of 88 and a low of 77. Then we have Wednesday, it goes back to a 4% chance only in the afternoon. By the evening, shouldn't be expecting anything at all, high of 85 and a low of 61. And then the rain will be gone after we get to Thursday with a high of 79 and a low of 56 and partly cloudy skies. So really looking like an awesome weekend ahead. We're going to get a little rough start on Monday with some rain chances, and it will kind of carry on throughout the week. But it is good to get some rain, as I've already said before a few times here. Great to get some rain. Don't want to have no type of a drought situation, and we do want to get rid of that pollen. Of course, that pollen's been really, really messy this year, as it usually is. So rain is always helpful for that. So get out there and enjoy your weekend while you can before Monday through Wednesday comes up with some rain. We won't be able to see a lot more sunshine until we get to next week on Thursday. That's going to do it for Live at 5 Weather Report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County. You can always visit richmondobserver.com, or you can download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.